boy Hennythemoor reporting live from the liquor store. How's everybody doing today, man? And we is one day away from the official start of the weekend. Friday is upon us. The work week is almost over. All that stressing and running around at your job, dealing with your boss, your co-workers, dealing with the kids. I know a lot of y'all kids still out for summer, right? So I know it's been a hectic week for y'all, man. But hey, it's long overdue for a liquor store run. So y'all tap in with your boy, and we're gonna get drunk on this Dallas Cowboys content together. And real quick, man, I see a lot of folks already inside the liquor store, man. That's love right there. So let me give a shout out to everybody already rocking with me, man. Desmond Ironman, what's up with you, my boy? Appreciate you for tapping in. DC4 Life Texas, what's up with you, man? Thank you for tapping in and showing love. Joshua Fisher, what's up with you, man? Thank you for tapping in and showing love to the channel. Michael Lockhart, what's up with you? Big Benny Rich, what's good with you, my boy? Joe, what's up with you? Joe China said, what's up, Henny? I'm sharing your video, pushing like button and slapping Eagle fans so hard that their grandma's rolling in their grave. God, you going off on the boys then. Bruce got the toxic juice and ran through the doors, man. What's up with you? Tommy Montoya, what's up with you, brother? Thank you for tapping in and showing love, man. My boy Matt Leslie, what's up with you, my guy? Damian Crow, Darren Sutton, Etta Lockhart again on both platforms. I appreciate you for rocking with me. So, hey, y'all know the usual rules and regulations when y'all slide into the liquor store. I don't really ask y'all for much, but these couple things I do need from you. Hey, what's up with you, Dwayne Brown? Thank you for tapping in and showing love, man. But yeah, I don't ask for much, but these couple of things I do need, man. I do need. First and foremost, please make sure you hit that like button and that share button. By hitting the like button, the more likes that are on a video on YouTube, the more that they were promoted. So, a video that gets, 50 likes, is going to get seen less than a video that gets 100 likes. So, everybody, please make sure you hit that like button. The more it's liked, the more people will be able to find their way into the liquor store so they can rock with us and get drunk on the content with us. So after you hit that like button, I need you to turn around and hit that share button. Sharing is caring, right? Sharing automatically puts the content in front of the eyes of multiple people. You can put it in a Facebook group. There are plenty of Cowboy Facebook groups. There's plenty of NFC trash talk, NFL trash talk groups. You can throw it in there. You can put it, in your group chats. You can put it on Twitter. You can put it on Twitch, whatever you want to do. Just make sure you share the content. And since you can share it multiple times, I'm asking y'all to share it at least 6 times. We're trying to manifest that 6th championship for the Dallas Cowboys in the 2023 season. So y'all please make sure y'all hit that share button. And if you can, hit that share button about 6 different times. Hey, what's up with you, Miss Charles? Thank you for tapping in and showing love to the channel. Yeah, Tommy, hope all is well with you too, brother. Hope all is well with you, man. So y'all make sure y'all hit that like button. Y'all make sure y'all hit that share button. And after you hit that like and after you hit that share, I need you to hit an Eagles fan. Because if you slap the shit out of an Eagles fan, I will be able to give you half off all of the merchandise inside of the liquor store. And we got exactly what you need to succeed, man. We got Cowboy Readers, we got gin, we got hen, and everything else under the sun that can make you sin. So tap in, and we're going to get drunk on this Dallas Cowboys content together, man. Yo, Rev Rebel, what's up with you? Thank you for tapping in and showing love. Salute to y'all good people for rocking with me, man. So, we're going to talk about it. The Dallas Cowboys actually resumed practice today, right? They only had a walkthrough yesterday, so not much to report on. That's why I was not really active on the scene. I'm not out here. I'm not a clickbaiter. There wasn't really too much to talk about. Outside of the Dak and Trayvon Diggs stuff, which is really nothing. We'll touch on that a little bit because they both spoke on it. We're going to talk a little bit about this Dak Prescott interview that he just had. We're going to talk about what actually happened at practice today, right? So, we'll talk about all that good stuff. And remember, even though we ended the last raffle, right? Even though we ended the ticket raffle, we are now raffling off a Dallas Cowboys jacket. So, it's a $5 entry. You can either send $5 to $$ Hennythemoor, or you can send $5 to the super chat or the super stickers. but we are going to be raffling off a Dallas Cowboy jacket. Like y'all voted on it in the chat box. Y'all voted on it on YouTube. So it's decided this month we're going to raffle off a Dallas Cowboy jacket. So when it gets cold and y'all go out to these games, y'all can represent and drip at the same time. Right? So Dallas Cowboy jacket for the winner of this next raffle, $5 entry, right? So you want to enter or you just want to support your boy Hennythemoor, make sure you hit the cash app with that super chat, man. He said, I was asked if I was one of those that still thinks Dak is good. Well, listen, Dak Prescott was a top 100 player this year. The coaches, the players, like everybody knows that he's a good quarterback. Like, you know, people that act like Dak Prescott is not a good quarterback, you know, or people that don't know football. I'll do the like and share, but I would not hit anyone. I'm not going to jail. Hey, I understand. I ain't gonna see you that way, Miss Charles. I ain't gonna see you that way. Ruben, what's up with you, my guy? Thank you for tapping in and showing love, man. And then Bruce, what my boy Bruce said, it's okay, Miss Charles. We'll have the serial slappers take care of your portion. Yeah, we do have a serial slapper running around here. You know, Neil slaps about 24 Eagles fans a day. So, you know, if he slide through the, he said what the jacket look like, what y'all wanted to look like. As a matter of fact, let me just Google some Dallas Cowboys jackets. Because remember, you know, I ain't bought it yet. Like, I'm not going to buy it until, you know, somebody wins it. That way y'all can tell me the color, y'all can tell me the size and all the other different stuff. Right? So you can get a Dallas Cowboy, jacket of your choice. Just like y'all get the jerseys, you get the jacket of your choice. So boom, let me screen share this for y'all. Hey, shout out to DC for Life Texas for the super sticker. So they just got you a raffle entry. So I appreciate you for that love, my guy. All right, let me screen share this real quick. I'm on Google, and this is what it comes up for Dallas Cowboys jackets. So don't be shy. You know, these always end up paying for themselves. So just pick a jacket y'all want. You win. Pick the jacket. Pick the color. Pick the size. You know, it can be starter. It can be whatever. I got y'all. Ain't nobody tripping. But see, this would be fine. This would be fine. Anything. You know what I'm saying? Whatever Dallas Cowboy jacket that y'all feel like you want, just let me know. Yeah, like I said, if we wait, you know what I'm saying? If I just wait till the winner is announced and they can do whatever. He said, we raffle away ass kicking for Eagles, New York, Washington fans. Hey, yeah, they are some cool jackets, ain't they, Joe? He said, Letterman blue jacket and silver. So, hey, if you win, you know, I'll keep that in mind. That's the one that you want. And right now, you know, there's only 2 participants up to this point. VA roster sent $5 for a raffle entry, and my boy DC for Life Texas sent $5. So we just started the raffle last night anyway. So, you know, we're going to run it all the way until the 2nd of September. Right. So y'all got plenty of times to enter, you know, if y'all want to participate. But, you know, that's not the most pressing thing right now. We got content. I'm ready to get into it. You know, I just want to put that on your mind because, you know, I always like to incentivize supporting, but we got actual content. So let's talk about that. So first and foremost, man, let's talk about Dak Prescott real quick. Y'all really made this man go up there and have to explain why his homeboy were talking shit to each other. I told y'all was soft. Like, I told y'all was soft. Dak Prescott said it was a non-issue. Trayvon Diggs said it was a non-issue. They talk like that all the time. Dak Prescott starts it most of the time. Like, you know, he's smooth with it. He got an image to maintain, so y'all hardly ever catch him on the cameras. But Dak Prescott stay talking shit. He is a prolific shit talker. But that's neither here nor there. This is the comment from Michael Gilkin. Of course, Dak Prescott had to talk about it. So they said Cowboys, Dak Prescott on practice video of Trayvon Diggs trash talk. It's honestly one of those things you realize a lot of people haven't been in heated competitions. Crazy, right? I feel bad for people who haven't been in those moments. I start a lot of it. Pre-practice in the locker room, on the practice field. Listen, yeah, the media does a lot of things, but we can't buy into it. right? Cause we already are the most hated. Dak Prescott is the most scrutinized. A lot of times we gotta just use common sense, right? We gotta use common sense, and a lot of us are old enough. Why are you lying? Why are you lying like Jeff Saturday didn't have to check Peyton Manning? Hey, shout out to Joshua Fisher for the $5 raffle entry, man. I appreciate you. They got you with an entry for the Dallas Cowboy jacket. So salute to you, my boy. So Joshua Fisher, that's one. Exactly. Like people compete like that all the time. So you mean to tell me y'all ain't old enough to remember when Charles Haley, told Troy Aikman he was gonna make him his bitch and he gonna put his dick on him? Y'all don't remember none of that. Like, I'm not even paraphrasing. He said he talked greasy to Troy Aikman, and just like Troy Aikman talked greasy to everybody else, right? Just like Mike McCarthy got up there and said, folks went at Aaron Rodgers in practice. Folks went at Brett Favre in practice. People acting like they ain't out there competing. Josh Norman punched Cam Newton in the face, and you know what? They still friends to this day. They just had a family vacation, right? But I ain't never seen a cornerback walk up and punch Dak Prescott in the face. I seen somebody walk up and punch Cam Newton, right? And Cam Newton in that same season went on and won MVP. It took his team to the Super Bowl. Man, listen, DeQuincy, I've seen people put hands on their quarterback. And you talk about disrespect. They ain't put hands on Dak Prescott, right? Cam Newton was the leader of that team, and somebody felt good enough to punch him in his face, right? Troy Aikman was the leader of his team, and Charles Haley still told that boy he gonna make him his bitch, right? Josh Allen, the leader of his team, he still out there got to fight a defensive tackle, right? So why are we making stuff up? You know what I'm saying? It's a non-factor. It's a non-factor. And what's even crazier, Trayvon Diggs talks crazy to his own brother. So you think that he'll call Stephon Diggs a bitch, but he won't call Dak Prescott a bitch? Come on now. Come on, y'all gotta be realistic. Y'all gotta be realistic about the things y'all said. DeQuincy, and I know that you just trolling because you don't like Dak Prescott. That's fine. But we gotta be a better fan base than this, man. And we can't get riled up and concerned when folks actually play football. I ain't gonna find out nothing. You gonna find out when he go out here and throw for 30 plus touchdowns, win all these games, and have success like he does every other damn year. Y'all let this man breaking his thumb skew what he does when he's healthy. He's thrown for over 30 touchdowns the last two seasons he's played. The last two seasons he played at least 16 games. Right? Was fifth in touchdown percentage this year. Right? So Dak Prescott, if he had played all 17 games, would have thrown over 30 touchdowns this year based on his touchdown percentage. So, we gonna stop sleeping on Dak Prescott like he ain't one of them. We gonna stop acting like that. Every training camp it happens to every quarterback. Listen, they out here practicing in heat, against each other every other day. Well, Eastside Herald, seeing as Dak Prescott only has 65 interceptions going into year 8 and one of the best touchdown to interception ratios in league history, I'm sure that interceptions will not be an issue. I am sure that interception will not be an issue. I am willing to bet you money that Prescott does not lead the league in interceptions this year. I am willing to bet money that he does not. Right? So it's a non-issue. Trayvon Diggs, right, said as much as the same. And I hate that I even got to cover this, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, I hate that we allow the national media, to pollute our minds like we ain't never played professional sports, or at least competitive sports. Like, some of y'all done played on football teams and have heard, epic level trash talk. This is, I don't get it. Y'all be tweaking. Trayvon Diggs on trash talking with Dak Prescott during practice. I feel like it makes practice fun. At the end of the day, that's my brother. I love Dak to death. There's nothing behind it. It's just competitiveness. It's just football. on people who say he doesn't have respect for Dak. Stay out of our business. They should have had that shit in all capitals. Stay out of our business. People don't need to worry about what we got going on. Our relationship, my relationship with my brother, Dak is the leader of our team. He's going to go out there and have a great year. I have the utmost respect for Dak Prescott. Why y'all tweaking, man? Why y'all tweaking? Listen, first and foremost, Joy Taylor, claim to fame as her brother is a Hall of Famer. She has not done shit. I ain't trying to be sexist because there's plenty of women that know the game of football. But Joy Taylor has turned into the female version of Shady McCoy. She's a clickbaiter and not a debater. She's a clickbaiter at this point. She had the audacity to ask why they could not overlook Dak Prescott's playoff performance, against the Buccaneers. Like, you only want to focus on the 49ers game. Like, Dak Prescott didn't have a 5-touchdown postseason game. They're clowns. Shady McCoy is a liar. Joy Taylor and that man have lost their credibility. If they were at ESPN, they ass would have been laid off as well. So, we need to stop putting stock into these folks. And best believe me, Shady McCoy was an all-decade running back, but he was one of the worst postseason performers in NFL history. He was one of the worst postseason performers in NFL history, right, when it comes down to running backs. He had one career rushing touchdown in the postseason, and he averaged under 4 yards a carry, right? He never started in a playoff game that his team won. Every time he started in a playoff game, his team lost. He did not sniff the field, when they won those Super Bowls. Now, he gets scrutiny because he's the quarterback of the Dallas Cowboys. We're gonna stop sitting here and act like, Dak Prescott gets more scrutiny than a quarterback that blew a 27-point lead, right, at home, who's supposed to be a top 5 quarterback, right? Nobody's saying that Dak Prescott a top 5 quarterback, but a guy that is supposed to be a top 5 quarterback blew a 27-point lead in the postseason and gets to sleep good at night. They ain't said shit about it. So we're going to stop acting like Dak Prescott is held to the same standard as every other quarterback. Because even the guys that they swear up or down are better than him, they hold to a lesser standard. So no, we're not going to sit here and act like Dak Prescott scrutiny is deserved. There is some scrutiny that he deserves because he's made mistakes. He's not perfect. Nobody is. However, we're not going to sit here and act like he deserves the level of scrutiny that he gets. Right? That's not what we're going to do. We're not going to rewrite history to make people, feel good and slandering our own quarterback. That's not what we're going to do. So anyway, since Dak Prescott and Trayvon Diggs says a non-factor, and they pretty much said y'all niggas are soft for thinking it's a factor, right? Let's move on to actual camp content. So this is something that I do want to talk about real quick. Because, this is something that was said that is important. Because all the stuff we just talked about is not important. Who cares? Who cares? All right, so right now, Dak Prescott said in his most recent interview that he intends to use his legs a lot more this season, including some by design. He attributes health as the biggest reason for him getting back to running. So Dak Prescott seems to be fully healthy at this point in time. He seems to be ready to get back into his bag. He is ready, to get back out there and be a dual threat quarterback. Granted, I don't want him running like Jalen Hurts, who like I said, he is a dynamic runner, but 11 rushing attempts in a game for a quarterback is a lot. That is a lot. But, if Dak Prescott was to run the ball 5, 6, 4 times in a game, right? I'm good with that because it keeps the defense honest, right? He does not have to go out there and have this dynamic 30-yard run. He does not have to go out there, and somersault and backflip into the end zone like he used to do. Right. But, you definitely want Dak Prescott to be involved somewhat in your running game. You want Dak Prescott to be involved in your running game. So let him run. Dak Prescott, and like I keep saying, part of the reason that Dak Prescott got paid was because of his running ability. He was able to make plays, out of structure. He even had a game where he had 3 rushing touchdowns against Atlanta. Right? Matter of fact, Dak Prescott got a pair of cleats in Kenton right now because Dak Prescott was the first quarterback to rush for 300 yards. Rush for 3 touchdowns and throw for a touchdown and throw for over 300 yards. He was the first quarterback to do that in a singular game, so they put his cleats in Kenton for that. Right? Because he broke a record. He was the first quarterback to ever do it. So, Dak Prescott as a runner, that's something that I look forward to seeing again. I don't want him out there taking unnecessary hits. I want you to be a smart runner. When it's not there, get down, save yourself, some unneeded contact. But, I'm not scared of Dak Prescott running because you can get hurt in the pocket, outside the pocket. Excuse me, it doesn't matter. Justin Kitchen, what's up with you, my guy? Thank you for tapping in and showing love, man. I appreciate you for rocking with your boy, my guy. So, yeah, man. Letting Dak Prescott run, very good idea for me. But what do y'all think about Dak Prescott being utilized as a runner, in the 2023 season? But listen, we even got footage of a design quarterback run, from their previous practice. Not today, but from their Tuesday practice, Dak Prescott did hit them boys with a design quarterback run. I think this is it right here. Yeah, man. So, yeah, they already practicing design quarterback runs. So, I think, Dak Prescott getting back to that RPO option, getting back to some quarterback draws in the red zone situationally, being allowed to scramble to get first downs when it's not there. Right? I want that back in the arsenal. I do. I want that back in the arsenal. It makes a much more dynamic offense. And when you pair that up with his ability to throw on the run, right, his ability to utilize play action and complete a high percent of his passes, that's a well-rounded offense right there. It's a well-rounded offense. So let's move along, right? Because Dak Prescott, like Dak Prescott said, he wants to run the ball a little bit more, some more design quarterback runs. But let's talk about what actually happened in camp. Right, we already talked about the slander. Listen, DeQuincy, you believe the team needs Patrick Mahomes. The problem with your assessment is Patrick Mahomes don't grow on trees. So if you have a top 10, right, top 10, top 6, quarterback, whatever you think Dak Prescott is, if you think he's a top 10 quarterback, I say he's like quarterback 6 or 5, depending on the day. If you got a quarterback in that range, you can win with them because these generational God tier quarterbacks, one, don't grow on trees, and two, they still don't equate to you winning a championship because as last time I checked, Joe Montana ain't win one, Warren Moon ain't win one, Phillip Rivers, who was supposed to be a quarterback god coming out, did not win one, right? There's plenty of quarterbacks that were these top tier, prospects that didn't win it. Right? So you just got to build around the guy you got and hope for the best. Right? Because you said so yourself. Dak Prescott is good. So if he's good, he's good enough to win with. It's not like we're out here trying to win with Daniel Jones. We're not trying to win no damn championship with Daniel Jones. And I want y'all to remember this. Trent Dilfer has a Super Bowl win. Brad Johnson has a Super Bowl win. Joe Flacco has a Super Bowl win. Right? These are guys who were never considered like top tier quarterbacks and got over the hump. So you mean to tell me with proper personnel and a good offensive scheme, the Dallas Cowboys can't get to a Super Bowl with Dak Prescott? Come on now, let's be realistic. Because I'm not saying anything crazy. Like winning a Super Bowl is not just relying on the quarterback, right? Nobody thinks that Jimmy G is a great quarterback and he's been to a Super Bowl and he's been to an NFC Championship game, right? Mark Sanchez has been to multiple championship games. It's not just about the quarterback. You got to actually have, it's a team effort. You got to have a little bit of luck. You right, got to get some lucky bounces. You got to get a right matchup. You got to stay healthy, right? There are some things that got to happen in order for you to win a championship. Outside of, hey, I got a 5 quarterback. It's more to that. It's a lot more to that. We need to stop acting, like it's not. Because if that was the case, where's Josh Allen's Super Bowl? Right? Josh Allen, up to this point, has only went to an AFC Championship game, and when he went, he got blown out. Right? So let's stop acting like all these quarterbacks that are quote unquote better than Dak Prescott are being successful. There's only a handful of quarterbacks that have even won championships since Dak Prescott has been in the league. Right? Tom got multiple. Right, because the quarterbacks that won championships are Tom Brady, Patrick Mahomes, who both won multiple times, Matthew Stafford, Nick Foles. Yeah, those are only quarterbacks that don't won a championship since 2016. So let's stop acting like all these other quarterbacks that are quote unquote better are having success. Outside of the two GOATs. It's like a random ass quarterback. Nobody was looking at Matthew Stafford like this elite quarterback anymore. Like all that gloss had came off, all that shine that came off after spending all those years, in Detroit. But like I said, but again, it comes with the territory though. It comes with the territory though. And y'all gotta forgive me. I missed some of y'all comments, so I had to go directly to my YouTube page because it's not popping up on my stuff anymore. DeMarcus Lawrence was singing the national anthem at the Hall of Fame game. That's crazy. Yeah, and listen, he got a good feel for the game. I just want him to have the option of taking off. Not right, let's be real. The Dallas Cowboys front office is part of the reason why Dak Prescott wasn't running. And what's up with you, Michael H? Thank you for tapping in and showing love, my guy. Salute to you. The original people, what's up with you, man? Thank you for tapping in and rocking with your boy. Trey Fago, Warren Moon team, not even in Houston though. Y'all so crazy. Facts, man. Hey, I'm just trying to be honest, man. John Jones, what's up with you, my guy? Thank you for tapping in and showing love to the channel. Salute. So let's talk about some of these updates, though, man. No, let's talk about some of these updates. All right, so let me pull this up. These are some camp updates via wait, hold on. Okay, there it go. All right, so these are camp updates provided by Todd Archer. So again, if y'all have not already followed Todd, he always bring accurate, up to date stuff. Y'all make sure that y'all tap in with him. Hey, shout out to Roster X for the $5 super chat. He said this fake beef, the epitome of our influence on the league. You're right, man. And hey, I appreciate you. That got you another entry for the Dallas Cowboy jacket, man. So I appreciate you for the love and support, my guy. Salute. So right now, Roster X has 2 entries. DC for Life has 1 entry, and Joshua Fisher has 1 entry. So salute to y'all good people, man, and thank y'all for the support and love y'all showing, man. And again, bear with me. I usually am able to put everything up here on the screen, but this thing is tweaking right now on my program. But I did see it. I did see the actual comment from YouTube. So I did have to stop and acknowledge it. So thank you, my boy. And yeah, I'm ready for the Hall of Fame game too, man. I'm ready for it. Matter of fact, I need to see something. I wonder if I can watch the Hall of Fame game on NFL Plus. Hold on now. Okay, I'm not sure why not letting me actually watch it because I do pay for this. I worry about it at a different time. But yeah, man. So let's actually talk about let's go ahead and talk about some of these updates. Brought to you by that might be why because it's out of market. I might have to just watch it through my whatchamacallit. Because the honest truth is, I need to get my Hulu back. All right, so Thursday practice seemed to emphasize the run more than the pass. After throwing 48 passes on Tuesday, Dak Prescott attempted 20 on Thursday in 7-on-7 and team drills. He went 13 of 20 with his second interception in 3 padded practices. All right, so they didn't really throw the ball that much. However, he did throw interception. Right, he threw an interception. It really was not on him. If you've seen the video, it's one of the reasons why I feel like Semi Fehoko might be the odd man out on this wide receiving core. Right, because he's the one with the blunders. It seems, from outside looking in, it seemed like he gave up on that route. Leighton Vander Esch was active. He had would-be stops on Tony Pollard to kick off the first 2 drives and was able to get Malik Davis later after lining up on the edge. He said pitch count Thursday. I'm not sure. Maybe they had more of an emphasis because you got to remember the last time they went out there and threw the ball around the yard, the offense tore the defense up. Right? Dak Prescott, they scored 12 times in the red zone. Dak Prescott had all kinds of touchdowns and stuff like that. So, it's cool for y'all. Like, I think they feel comfortable with the passing game. But, the run game is something that you got to bring along. It's a new offensive system. Right? It's a new offensive system. New run blocking scheme. Right? So, you got to get that. Right? You got to get that down pat. Hold that thought. While we doing this, Neil, what's up with you, my boy? I said 31 Eagles fans and 14 Giants fan got it, Henny. That swipe right with the hand. Hey, I appreciate you, Neil. Neil, the serial slapper, then tapped in the building with us, man. So everybody has not hit their quota of Eagles fans to slap. You know what I'm saying? Like Neil got y'all. Man. So don't trip. Neil will help y'all slap the shit out these Eagles fans, man. All right. So I'm going to set it down because I got it up now. Because I'm not going to tell y'all how I'm doing this because I'm not going to promote pirating. But I do got the game on. I'm gonna watch a little bit out of my peripheral because football's back, man. I don't know. I just feel so good watching any kind of football. Damn, that's a bad drop. It must be already fourth down on yours. But y'all know when we watch them from different markets, some people are faster, some people are slower. I never understood that either, right? Because I usually am ahead of my daddy, right? We both Cowboys fans, be calling in about the game. I'm usually ahead of him when I watch games. So I be done told him, all kinds of different things before it happens. So we can't, sit on the phone and talk what a game is on. He don't want to have it spoiled. And there's the sack by Munn that you were just speaking about. But hey, I had liked the Killer Munn when he was coming out of Texas A&M. I had, viewed him as a quarterback that could come in and learn behind Dak Prescott, based on his skill set, athleticism, and things like that. Browns just missed the field goal, and it will be just like that. You know what I'm saying? Because that hasn't happened on my screen yet. It just now got to the the sack, and they're lining up for the 49-yard field goal. What's up with you, Danny Savage? Thank you for tapping in and showing love, man. So what say y'all, man? Do y'all want to pivot? Do y'all want to have a watch party and just talk about the Hall of Fame game, or do y'all want to finish covering what happened during training camp? It's up to y'all, you know what I'm saying? So if y'all want to continue talking about the training camp updates, we can. If y'all want to have a watch party and discuss what's going on with the Hall of Fame game, since this is the first football game of the season, technically we can do that. Trey Fargo said he voted for Cowboys News. I know that's right. All right, it's on commercial on my end anyway. So I tell you what, let's do both. Let's do both. You know what I'm saying? So let's get through the camp updates, and then we can have a small little watch party for a little bit. What's up with you, Miss Darlene? Thank you for tapping in. Yes, that is something that is true. Mazi Smith was down there unblockable. Mazi Smith was out there throwing around grown men like they were children. So that's a great sign for your first round pick defensive tackle. You got him just for that job, and he's out there performing at a high level doing that job exceptionally well. He said, yeah. He said, no more QB sneak, AJ. Let me pull that back up so we can finish our discussions. Right. So just back through, they did not really focus on the passing game today. Right. Dak Prescott only had 20 passing attempts. He did throw an interception. Simi Fehoko not fighting back to the ball. There were two more passes that could have been intercepted. Really, only one. Trayvon Diggs caught an interception, but it was on a free play. Michael Parsons already jumped outside, and Dak Prescott threw the ball up to try to make a big play, knowing that he had a free play. And then the other one, that boy Gilly almost had an interception. He caught the ball, but he did not come down with both feet in bounds. So Prescott only had one interception today, and really even that pick was not his fault still. But, he had, like I said, Gilly should have had that other pick. So, it balanced out. All right. Leighton Vander Esch lined up at different spots. Right. He was efficient against the run. Defensive tackle Jonathan Hankins ended the first team's day with a tackle for loss on Ronald Jones, who apparently is still getting a little burn. Right. So they haven't cut the boy yet. He's still out there running around getting money. I mean, yeah. Eastside Herald, I know this is a crazy thought, but you're really supposed to throw interceptions. He said the Jets are playing starters. The Jets are playing starters. Hold on now. Is this Aaron Rodgers out there? No, hold on. Yeah, I don't know who that is. All right, so Aaron Rodgers is not playing. Oh, that's Wilson. Sorry, ass. Okay. Got you. Okay. So they got their starting left tackle out there. He said the MILF Hunter. Why are y'all like this? Yeah, key offensive additions. Yeah. And listen, I don't worry about interceptions either, right? Because leading the league in interceptions did not stop Matthew Stafford from winning a championship, right? Backup center Matthew Forniak and Prescott had 2 poor exchanges in a 3-play span that led to them working on it after practice. Ugh. So Matt Forniak is getting reps as a backup center. I'm not sure how I feel about that. In all honesty, I'm not sure how I feel about that. Yeah, Zach Wilson at one point said, where are the Jets playing at? I think the Hall of Fame game is played in Canton. Let me make sure. Yeah, the Hall of Fame game is played in Canton, Ohio. It's played in Canton, Ohio every year. Yeah, he has not panned out up to this point. But I want y'all to remember something. I'm not saying that this is going to happen. Right? He could be a flat out bust. He could be a super bust. But there was this guy named Steve Young. There was this guy named Steve Young who was considered a bust when he got drafted by the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. But then he went to a different situation in California. I don't know. I think it was in the Bay. It might have been with the 49ers. I'm not sure. And then he turned to a Hall of Fame quarterback later on down the line after sitting and learning from a great quarterback. So, even though he's a bust right now, never give up on some of these guys. Geno Smith was considered a bust, right? And he just now became a Pro Bowl quarterback. Like a decade later. So yo, Kelvin Hicks, what's up with you, my guy? I am watching this through an app. I'm watching this through Dofu Sports. Because the way that I do things is I wait and pay for Hulu Got Live Sports only through the NFL season. So I haven't actually got Hulu Got Live Sports back yet. So I'm using this pirating app. I'm using this free app. It's not pirating. It's totally legal. Y'all forget I said that. 55 SA Richburg. What's up with you, my guy? Thank you for tapping in and showing love. I'm watching it right now, Darren Sutton. Yep. That's exactly what I'm talking about, Miss Darlene. And yeah, the Jets are playing the Browns during the Hall of Fame game in Canton, Ohio. It's on Peacock, and you can also catch it through different streaming apps. So CBS got it too. Okay, cool. That's good. So yeah, so let's move along to the rest of these updates while I talk about this game. So second year safety Marquise Bell, right, who a lot of folks are very high on, right, looks to have leaned down and he tied up 2 blitzes perfectly, one which led to a throw away and another that would have been a sack had it been live game activity. Kicker update. This is very important to me. Tristan Vizcaino and Brandon Aubrey each went 5 of 7. Vizcaino misses were from 41 from the left hash and 45 from the right hash. Aubrey missed from 44 and 45 to the right. In 3 days, Aubrey is 19 of 24, while Vizcaino is 18 of 24. So Aubrey has a slight edge, but none of that shit is good for me. Like that's not good enough for me. So remember, as many woes we had with the kicking game last year, I need them to be damn near perfect in regular season. Our first preseason game, beat by money, is going to be next Saturday. It will be next Saturday on the 12th. Kellerman was a Viking until last offseason. Until this offseason, I mean. Then he became a Brown. But he ended up pretty much getting buried on that depth chart. The original coach did not like him too much. Yes, we are. We are them boys, man. Yep. And remember, I encourage y'all, if y'all can go, y'all should go to the preseason game. The tickets are there and they're free. It's there and they're free. Nah, cause listen. Oh, besides, Maher already got signed. Maher got picked up by a team. So even if we wanted Maher back, he's already on a team. If I'm not mistaken, he signed with the Denver Broncos. Thank you, Danny Savage. Yes, I was correct. He signed with the Denver Broncos. So even if we wanted that boy back, I mean, hey, if Deshaun Watson ends up at one more massage parlor, he might get a chance to play. So, I'm not going to sit here and say that. He might get a chance to play, if he end up in one more massage parlor. So, shit. So, yeah, I'm concerned, but I'm not completely concerned just yet. I really don't believe the starting kicker for the Dallas Cowboys is on the roster yet. I prefer them to go get any of the veteran kickers at this point. You can go out there and get Robbie Gould, right? You can go out there and get Crosby, right? Anybody with playoff experience. Anybody with playoff experience that doesn't fold under pressure. Is that true? You never know. Yeah, man. Buck Wayne, what's good with you, man? Thank you for tapping in and showing love to the liquor store, my guy. Appreciate you for rocking with me, my boy. All right. So are y'all watching the Hall of Fame game now? Because I think I want to cover this real quick for a little bit. I'm just excited we got football back, man. Y'all gotta bear with me. Like I'm excited as hell. We actually got some football back. He said the real Reavers got chubby. That happens a lot when you start playing, man. But, hey, Shane McCoy got a little fat. Trey Fargo said the game is bad. Up to this point, they look like a team playing their backups. They look like teams playing their backups. right, so they're punting off. Muff punt. Yeah, that's crazy. I hope that listen. I hope the Dallas Cowboys look much more crisp when we actually do our preseason game. When I look at a preseason game, I'm not really looking at them to go out there and be this dominant force, or I just want them to look clean and crisp in the things that they execute and do. I don't want to see a lot of penalties. I don't want to see guys getting beat too badly, in one-on-one situations. Like, those are the things that I'm looking for. Individual performances. Like, the game doesn't matter, but the final score of the game does not matter. But you still want those guys to go out there, put their best foot forward, and look like a football team. You want them to look like professionals. Oh, yeah, of course. Yeah, Cooper Rush will be playing. We'll see Cooper Rush and Will Grier. But still, because Dak Prescott has missed 17 games over the last 3 seasons, you need your backup quarterbacks to play well. So I still put some stock on this. Right? I still put some stock on this because we all know, right? Things happen. So I definitely need our backup quarterbacks. If we're going to play them a lot, I need them to play well. Said somebody develop Munn might have something nice. I like Killer Munn. Like, he had the full skill set of a player that you would want to be a backup quarterback for the Dallas Cowboys. He had the full skill set. He's athletic. He could throw on the move. He had a good college background. He played in the SEC, so he played against some NFL level defenses. Right? I like Killer Munn. When he first came out, I wanted us to draft him. Would you let your starters at least one quarter? Maybe. Neil said, man, I'm traumatized by the name Killing now, though. Y'all so crazy. Yeah, y'all crazy as hell. But I do understand that, man. Like, Hennythemoor has screwed us so much that I think people don't even want somebody named Killing in the building no more. Man, I finally got my stuff back working, man. God, dog. All right, so because I didn't put up there first to acknowledge it, now that my stuff is back working, shout out to Roster X for the $5 super chat from earlier when he said this fake beef is the epitome of our influence on the league. You're correct. I never like people super chatting me and not being able to show the comments. So, once my stuff started back working, I had to go out there, and get that taken care of. My boy said he watching Coco Melon. Ah, man. I'm sure most people would agree with you. Darren Sutton. Oh, that's a nice throw down the field, though. Who's 86? Taylor? Yeah, that was a nice throw. But yeah, I'm just excited, man. So let's segue, man. Let's use this as a segue. What players are y'all most looking forward to and seeing? Hey, shout out to my brother Dwayne Brown for the $5 hippo character, man. Thank you for the super sticker. And they got you an entry for the Dallas Cowboy jacket, man. So I appreciate you for the love and support, my brother. Salute to you. So let me put this up. Booyah. So I got you. So thank you for your support, man. Y'all want to be like Mr. Dwayne Brown and improve your odds of winning the Dallas Cowboy jacket? Hit the Cash App or the Super Chat or the Super Stickers. But, man, what players are y'all looking forward to seeing, man, in the Dallas Cowboys postseason games? Right? Is it an offensive player? Is it some of our young defensive players? Like, who y'all looking forward to seeing? Because I'm gonna tell y'all right now, the guys that I'm looking forward to seeing the most. I'm looking forward to seeing at this point now, right? All right, Neil said Deuce. I like that. At this point now, right? I am so intrigued by what he done did in training camp. I want to see Jalen Brooks now. You know what I'm saying? Like, I want to see if he just a practice try hard, or if he's a guy that can go out there and be a guy that can make plays in a game simulation type of atmosphere. It's close as hell to being a real game, and really because he's playing for much more than a win. He's playing for a job, right? I think it's the perfect scenario to see him go out there and perform. JC Cowboy Network, what's up with you, my guy? Thank you for tapping in and showing love, brother. I said Deuce and Brooks. I still like Jalen Moreno Cropper. So y'all know I'm going to be, and listen, I should have everything lined up, right? Because we're gonna have watch parties for the first 2 preseason games, and then I'm gonna be at the final preseason game, right? So we'll have watch parties for the first 2, and then I'll be at the final preseason game to report on that live for y'all. So y'all tap in the liquor store. We'll have a watch party for the first 2 preseason games, and we can decide on how we feel about the Dallas Cowboys out there as a whole, these young guys, and then I will be at the finale. So y'all make sure y'all tap in the liquor store, turn your notifications on when the preseason game kick off on Saturday. Just tap in with your boy. Tap in with your boy. I will be here. He said definitely watching the right guard position too. We need Zach. If the Dallas Cowboys actually had another right guard, it would be worth talking about. But we all got to understand, Waletzko is a tackle. They need to stop throwing him out there and play him like, oh, he can do. No, the hell he can't. Said Maji Smith induced vomiting. Ugh. Going crazy then. But yeah, Matt Waletzko will be a much better tackle in the NFL than anything else. He'll be a much better tackle. The game it should be on TV. Matter of fact, let's check the scheduling, because I know it's on, because they show the preseason games, and it's the Dallas Cowboys, so of course they're gonna show it. Matter of fact, yeah, it's gonna be on. So yeah, it looks like the Dallas Cowboys preseason game will be on CBS. Yeah, so it'll be on CBS, Fox, different places you can watch it. Of course, it'll be on Peacock as well. No, NBC. These are the. I'm gonna read it off. NFL Plus, America Broadcasting Company, ABC, CBS, Fox, NBC. So you'll be able to view it different at different channels. You'll be able to view it on different channels. Yeah, we are in the postseason game. I want to see all of them boys. Yeah, August. Yeah. The next preseason game after this is not until August the 10th, and then the Dallas Cowboys preseason game is on August the 12th. But at least there will be football for us to watch. But yeah, I'm not gonna lie to y'all. No, next Saturday, because this Saturday is gonna be the 5th, so the 12th is this upcoming Saturday after this one. Said Michael Nelson said, "What up, bro? I think TJ Bass should get more opportunities to be the backup right guard. I like him." What's up with you, Rico Jones? Hey, listen, y'all know I love TJ Bass, man. I've been very high on him since the Dallas Cowboys picked him up as an undrafted free agent. Since they picked him up as an undrafted free agent, I've been sold on him. And listen, like he fits the bill. He fits the bill. But y'all, I done gave y'all an hour of my time. I thank y'all for tapping in and showing love to the liquor store. If we get any news, if we get a Zach Martin update, if something crazy happens, I'll tap back in with y'all. But I actually do have to spend some family time, so I'm gonna jump off of here. Thank y'all for the love and the support. I'll tap back in with y'all good people later on. Thank y'all for rocking with your boy, and I will holler at y'all. Peace, blessings. I'm out.